Welcome back here to Aughrim. This time it's the turn of the intermediate camogie final here in Leinster. It's the meeting of Kildare and Meath. I'll give you a quick run through the teams before we pause for a minute silence like the first game for the Remembering the Famine. We're starting with the Kildare team in goals: Emer Sterling. Full back line of Grania Noon, Maria Doyle and Kelly Perkins. Half back line of Shauna Mulligan, Emma Barry and Nicole Malcolmson. Midfield of number 27, who's replaced number 8. That number 27 is indeed Ellen Morgan, and joining her in midfield is Emma Keelty. Half forward line of Aoife Steins, Ciara Egan and Emer Riley, and the full forward line of Dervla Byrne, wearing number 29 and replacing number 14 from the match programme is Sarah Carroll, and making up the full forward line Niamh Hegarty. There's no changes from the match programme from Meath, and we'll just give you a quick run through the Meath team. Maggie Randall in goals, full back line Sophie Payne, Maeve Clinch and Sonia Leonard. Half back line of Tracy King, Christina Troy and Leah Devine. Midfield of Anya Keogh and Ellen Burke. Half forward line of Aoife Maguire, Aoife Minogue and Amy Gaffney, and full forward line of Olivia O'Halloran, Sinead Hackett and Aideen Slattery. And the referee for today's intermediate final is from Kilkenny. It's Liz Dempsey, as both teams just getting in their pre-match huddles there, as we will pause in a few moments for that minute silence. As I said, it's been directed across the board today in memory of the famine, I think, which has taken place in Roscommon today. So we're all set here for this intermediate camogie Leinster final. In the junior final, it was a comprehensive win for Wicklow over Louth here in Aughrim, and we're all set here again for the same venue. As like the first game, there is a strong breeze, and we'll be going down to the far end of the stadium here in Aughrim here in County Wicklow. It was a fine conditions for the opening game, and not a lot has changed since that, but that breeze is going to be a factor, as both teams now will get in position for this minute silence. We'll just wait on Liz Dempsey to blow her whistle, and we'll pause then for that minute silence.
The National Famine Commemoration takes place in Stroketown, County Roscommon, and before all sporting events today we've been asked to observe a minute's silence in memory of all those who lost their lives during the famine. On the referee's whistle, we will observe a minute's silence.
Just going to pause now for a minute's silence. The minute silence is well achieved there. Now we're going to pause now for Ron Naveen. Coming now any moment. I'm telling you, it's coming now, just bear with us. Yeah, that wasn't Ron Devine, any of us. I think we're just going to get on with the match itself. I think as both teams are going to go into their positions, and just looking as the teams go into their positions, it will be Meath who will have that aid of that breeze in this opening half. So we'll see how strong it proves to be. It was key in the opening match, despite Louth never really getting to grips with Wicklow. So we'll see how Meath do with that breeze in this opening half, and whether it'll be a factor come the full-time whistle in this intermediate final. Now Ron Naveen comes on, and I think it's a bit too late for that, but I don't think that'll bother any of the players now. Meath or Kildare, they're just ready to go in for action here now. And I just see Anya Kyo. She's definitely not going to go into the midfield position anyway. It looks like she's going to go over to half forward line. It's going to half back line actually, but I'm sure them players are going to be told to move back. As Liz Dempsey, match official here from Kilkenny, gets the match underway. And who is going to get the first possession this match? It looks like it will be Meath, and it will be Meath through Aoife Minogue strikes that one. That looks like a good effort, and that's the opening score of the game from Minogue, and that's an excellent score from the centre forward to open the scoreline here after just about 20 minutes of action here. As the long puck out will come from Emer Sterling. We'll see who can get to grips with this ball. Is it going to come to number 27, late introduction to the team, but eventually Meath will get this one into her hands, and the referee puts her hand up for advantage, but no advantage taken on this occasion as the ball goes down to Olivia O'Halloran. But it looks like the full-back, that is Maria Doyle, will win the battle, and she tries to pick out her teammate, and eventually that will come to Emma Keatley, and she knocks that one down the pitch, and she tries to find her teammate. She does. That eventually comes to the wing forward. That is Emer Riley. Drops that one in around the house, but well gathered on this occasion by Meath, and they will try to go from defence to attack, and eventually the pick up there from Christina Troy goes over the sideline, and that's going to be a sideline ball for Kildare, and we'll see who's going to strike this one. It looks like it's going to be Niamh Hegarty, I think, from the Naas Club. She's goes short there, and she's eventually pushed in the back, and this will be a first scoring opportunity for Kildare, nearly on the sideline. Liz comes over there now. I don't know what she's hinting there. I think she wasn't impressed there by the tackle there. The number 11, that was Ciara Egan, but it's going to be Emer Riley from Selbridge. They're going to stand over this one. We'll see how she can do with this effort. Played 2 minutes here so far. She strikes this one well, but unfortunately is gone to the wrong side of the post, and that will be the first wide of this match. As we wait the puck out here from Maggie Randall. She goes long with it. It's touched down there well, and a bit of strength there by the centre back, Christina Troy. She finds her player in plenty of space. Is there a goal chance here, or is the ball going to be the winner? The ball is going to be the winner, and that's Meath's first wide of this first half. As we await the puck out here from Emer Sterling. She's going to go long, no doubt. She is, and we'll see who can catch this one. It's caught brilliantly. That's an excellent catch there. That looked to be Anya Kyo. Anya Kyo caught that one. That has been the catch of the match so far, even though we're already in the early stage of this match. Some support play there from Aoife Maguire. Throws the ball, and that's a good spot there by the match official. That's Liz Dempsey, as I said, from Kilkenny. She deemed that to be a throw ball, and that's going to be a free out for Kildare, and it's going to be taken by Emma Barry from Selbridge. She will try to put this down to around the opposition attack as she goes long, but no one in particular there now, and I think it's going to be a handy one for me to get possession of it, but it's not. Emer Riley flicks it on. She tries to go through a gap. There was number 27, the midfielder. That's Ellen Morgan. She's one of the joint captains of this Kildare side, but eventually looks like it's going to be a bit of a scrummage there. eventually, a foot in there. Ellen Morgan fouled. As I said, she is one of the joint captains here. And this is going to be Emer Riley. She would fancy herself from this range, considering she was so far out the last time. If she can strike this one, she's against the breeze though. We'll see what the effects of the breeze are once she strikes this one. She strikes that one well, and you can put up that white flag because that's the opening score for Kildare, and the sides are level for the first time in this match. Fine strike and a fine score from the wing forward from Kildare, as Meath will try to go up and get a response straight away. It's with Anya Kyo. Anya Kyo plays that one down to her teammate, but it's well intercepted by Nicole Malcolmson. But it's gone out for a sideline ball there. Really competitive game so far in these early stages. Played 5 minutes as the linesman's trying to direct some news to Liz there what something might have happened off the ball, but no action being taken on this occasion. And I think it's going to be Aoife Minogue that's going to strike this one from the sideline. That's a bit of a chant of an Aoife, she must have a bit of a fan club. But her strike goes straight to a Kildare player as they will try to counter-attack here. It's with Niamh Hegarty. But that ball has gone over the end line. And it's going to be a sideline ball there. And looks like it's going to be Kildare once again to get us back underway. It's Niamh Hegarty hits that one. But it's well intercepted. Bit of a speed difference from the first game. Two very good sides here. They wouldn't be in the intermediate final if they weren't. As that comes out to Nicole. Nicole's going to drive that one, but it goes straight to the centre back, Christina Troy. Tried to flick it on, but it's their number 6, Emma Barry, that's going to drive that one down this time. There's a bit of a flick on. Is there a goal chance on here? It's come to number 29. Number 29 is Sarah, and that's the first goal of this match. And it's Sarah Carroll with the opening goal of this match. A fine goal there. She won the breaking ball and finished to the back of the net. And that's the opening goal of this match, as we might be able to see it on the replay there. She got the better of the full back, and she flicked it up before finishing into the back of the net. A fine goal, and it really gives Kildare the momentum here in the early stages, playing against that breeze. We played 7 minutes, and we got the opening goal of this match. Can Meath respond almost immediately? That's the question they'll be asking themselves. As the puck goes long, a searching ball. But it's Kildare who get on top here once again. Who's going to get possession of this ball? Looks like it's with number 5, Shauna Mulligan, but no, she loses possession. Here's a chance for Meath, but the final ball there from Minogue just lacked a bit of direction there, and it's Kildare who can go on their counter-attack again. And that ball eventually comes off the hurl of Niamh Hegarty, and that will be a sideline ball for Meath. And it will be Leah Devine from Nafina who will get us back underway here with the sideline. As she goes short. Eventually with Aoife Maguire, but she loses possession. And it eventually comes to Tracy King. King plays that ball inside. But the ball evades 2 players, but eventually it comes out to Amy Gaffney. Gaffney using her pace. She's gone past her player easily there. She's going to strike this one. That one looks good to me. And that one is over the bar. So Amy Gaffney, that's an excellent score for Meath. And that settles them now after that consolation of that goal. So a good score there by the wing forward from Ratoath to bring them back within 2 points. We're back with the action. The hurl drops. But it's with Kildare once again. And we'll see who gets their hands on this one. It's Egan. Egan to try to play it down to that goal score there a minute ago. But will she get her hands on it? She tries to kick it out, but she evades 1 or 2 players. Still, there's a race to get that ball. But eventually comes to King, and King will get that one out of danger. As it eventually comes out to number 27, as I said about Ellen Morgan. She's one of the joint captains. I mentioned that already. Hand up for advantage, but no advantage accruing on this occasion. As it comes to the number 9, that is Emma Keelty. She plays a hand pass. Is there another chance of a goal here? Oh, very good defending, but there's deemed to be a foul there while she was trying to go by her marker, and the number 2 for Meath, Sophie Payne, isn't too happy with that decision from Dempsey, but it's going to be a free in, and you would expect that Emer Riley should put this on over the bar. She put over a lot difficult point there a couple of moments ago from a free, so she's looking for her second of the match. Just outside the 20 metre line and in front of the goals. She shouldn't be any problem for her. Played 10 minutes here and we'll see if she can put this one over. She does indeed, so that's her second of the match, and it brings it back to a goal game here. Meath will be disappointed the way they've started this game despite getting that opening score of the match, as the puck out will go long from Maggie Randall. It's a very long puck out this time. It's caught first, but can they get the breaking ball, Meath? That's the question. Good defending out there again, once again. Malcolmson, she's done quite well so far, as the ball is going to go downfield, down towards the corner forward. But we'll see, is the ball in or out? I think it's with Maria Doyle. She's been made work very hard for it. Cries for a chop, but I don't think it was on that occasion. Malcolmson plays it down again. Here's a chance. But I think that's going to be another wide for Meath. It is indeed. That's their second wide of this opening half. As we return with another puck out. It looked to be a push, but no, maybe just a bit of strength there used by the Meath player. Push in the back, no. It's well done by the cornerback, Kelly Perkins. Shot blocked. And then a push in the back eventually on Shauna Mulligan. The guilty party on that occasion was Amy Gaffney, who got that earlier great score for Meath, but we will have a free out here now for Kildare, and it's going to be taken by Mulligan. Mulligan won her own free, and she's going to take it herself. And that's actually gone out, straight out. From the side, from the free for a sideline here for Meath, and this is going to be taken by Leah Devine. It's well taken. We hand pass pop inside. It's going to come out to Ellen Burke, driven on the ground, but it's Kildare who come away with it. They seem to be in front of their markers all the time so far in this opening half, as it eventually. Well blocked as it tried to come out to Emer Riley, and Meath will try to build to see if they can do it. But once again, some very good defending out in front, but this time it's Gaffney who has possession of the ball. Gaffney tries to find her teammate, that is their full forward. That one looks good to me, and that one is over the bar, and this time Sinead Hackett getting her opening score of this match, and that's a fine score, but it was a ball inside by Gaffney that done the damage by playing the ball inside to Hackett, and she popped it over the bar. So 1, 2 to 3 points here as we go back for another puck out. No rest for the wicket in this game, as the ball eventually comes out to the centre forward. It's driven long. It's actually gone in, and the keeper just misjudged that, and it was actually Aoife Minogue from a long way out. And somehow the keeper just swung at it and somehow ended up in the back of the net. You might see it here on the replay. Long distance out, nearly from midfield. And the keeper just misjudged it, and unfortunate for the keeper. It's a goal for Meath, and they're in front now by a point. There's a player down here. It must have been in the build-up to that. Really unfortunate there for the keeper. But maybe she should have went with the hand and not the hurl. Minogue getting the better of Sterling there. Really good game this, as we approach 40 minutes of this opening half. This is the Leinster Intermediate Camogie final. As the puck out will be driven by Sterling. And out towards the left hand side here. Straight in front of us here in the match day commentary position. But we see that it's going to be one. Or is it? It's Minogue again. Minogue just got that goal a couple of minutes ago. She gets by one. And it's deemed to be a chop. And the number 6 then, Emma Barry, hits the ball away in anger. And will the referee deem that to be dissent or not? Seems to be not taking any further action in terms of bringing the ball up. I think it'll just be a free in. And it looks like it will be Hackett, who was already a point to her name, who will strike this one. She scored one a few moments ago from a similar position, but was from play on that occasion. We'll see what she's like from a free this time. An interesting style, but it works for her. It's no waiting around for it. It just goes and takes it straight away. So 2 points now. 2 points between the sides. And that's her second point there for Hackett. And it's a change of the guard now. It's because it's Meath who are winning all the breaks now. That was Tracy King who won that break so far. The referee deemed that not to be a free as Meath were crying for a free. As the ball eventually is swapped up there again. This time great defending by Sophie Payne. But has she lost the ball? She has indeed. As both teams try to pick up that ball. As it's flicked across by Anya Kyo. But great pressure by Kildare, and that pressure has paid off eventually as it comes to Ellen Morgan. Ellen Morgan plays that ball inside, but there's going to be just one winner this time. She may have missed the ball for the goal, may have clinched, but she's won herself there. Some good full back play there, winning her free for her side as well. And there'll be a chance now for me to set up and try to gain another position now. Fourth official having words with the Meath backroom team there as the ball is driven by Clinch. And can she get her hands on it? Number 10 was looking for free. That was Aoife Maguire. She plays it out to her teammate Leah Devine. It eventually is cleared by Kildare. But some great defending there once again. That was Troy. Troy's been very good for her side, leading up that centre of the park very well for her side. As Kildare eventually get fouled. It's all action this game. And Physio has been busy a couple of times like he was in the previous match. Been 3 attempts not converted. 2 wides for Meath, 1 wide for Kildare. But the most important statistic is on the scoreboard, and it's Meath who lead 1-4-2 as the free is dropped in around the house. This one doesn't look good from a Meath perspective. Is it in the net? It is. It's in the second goal of the match for Kildare. And this time the long ball in by Emer Riley is finished by Dervla Byrne. Just a ball dropped in around the house, and she finished the ball on the ground and into the back of the net. And it's Kildare who take the lead again. And a long puck out once again. We'll see who can get their hands on it. It will look like it was going to be Minogue, but it's going to eventually come out to Maguire. Maguire into Minogue. Minogue has that long style, showing good strength for playing it out. Was that a foul? The referee didn't deem it to be. But eventually it goes wide, and that Meath's third wide. That wide coming from Sinead Hackett, who has 2 points to her name so far. We've another stoppage here. Looks to be Emer Riley from Selbridge who's down. Still a heavy discussion going on with the fourth official and the Meath backroom team, but we're going to return with a poke out. Minogue catches that one, takes her 2 attempts. That one was hand passed through, but will Meath get possession of the ball? It's with Amy Gaffney. Amy Gaffney pops that one over the bar, and the sides are level. It's a good score by Amy Gaffney, but it was Minogue who done all the damage again. She caught the puck out on 2 attempts and then got it across to Gaffney, who pops that one over the bar. So it's Gaffney again. Lively so far in this opening half. Who was the winner of this one? It is Kildare, I think. Kildare wearing the black and white with a green trim there on the jersey. We're used to seeing them in the white, but as they poke this one down the pitch, this one is a scoring opportunity. Is it over carrying? It is, yeah, I thought that too. As Liz Dempsey felt that she overplayed that ball. As it's going to be taken by Maeve Clinch. It's driven down the pitch. And who is the winner of this one? Oh, it's eventually cleared, but it's come to Gaffney again. Gaffney puts that one to the wrong side of the post this time, out to the left. And that's 4 wides now. 4 wides to 1. As the ball is struck there, it's going to go down to the goal scorer there. The goal there a couple of moments ago from Byrne. Byrne plays it on the ground like she did for the goal. Can she pick it up? Is there a score opportunity there? No, some good interception there. That was a brilliant interception by Clinch. She saw the danger and she stepped across and she denied Byrne from getting her second goal in a couple of moments there. So it's going to go out. A scoring opportunity here from the 45 here, and it looks like this one will be taken by Emer Riley, who already has 2 points to her name. The 2 points they have got so far. So it's 2-2 here to 1-5. And this to put them back in front. We've played 22 minutes of this opening half and it's been hell for leather so far. As she does her usual routine. I think she likes this one. She does indeed. That's her 3rd point from place balls, and they've retaken the lead here. A good score there from the wing forward, the Selbridge player. As they go short this time. And it comes with Sonia Leonard. 2 catches. Couple of catches there and she's been penalised. So this is another good chance here for Emer Riley. She's going to come over this to the right hand side of the pitch. I'd say about 10 metres in from the sideline. So it's not an easy free to hit. But we'll see if she can make this her 4th point and her 4th point for her side. I think she's brought it back a few metres to even make it even difficult for her. But she might be happy with the way she's playing at the minute. We'll see how she does. This one. You could tell before it even landed, it was by one of the managers there. I think it was actually the manager himself, Joe Quaid, who says that's super Emer. So you can tell that it was going over the bar. So that's our 4th point and the 4th point for Kildare as they go into a 2 point lead here. As Meath will be looking to respond immediately. But the ball eventually goes out, but it's going to be a free there. The ball is going over the line. And I think there could be a yellow card on the way here too. It's Aideen Slattery, and she has got herself a yellow card for a foul there on Kelly Perkins. The Naas player is still down towards the sideline here. She's going to take a bit of the magic water and I'm sure she'll be back up on her feet then. She's over the end line there, so you'd wonder if she's not interfering with play, would do not continue on with this game, but it's going to be a free in anyway. And happy to report that Kelly is back on the pitch, as this one will be taken by Emma Barry. And Kildare win this one again. Is there a scoring opportunity here? This is the first goal scorer of the game. That is Ellen Morgan. The ball eventually comes out. Some nice footwork there from Ciara Egan, and she's actually been penalised this time. Some good defending this time by Anya Kyo, as the ball came into the hands of Egan, but she deemed to have fouled the ball, and a free out this time. Good work by Anya Kyo, as it looks like she's going to be booked now as well. A yellow card there must be something she said to the match official. Ciara Egan picks up Kildare's first yellow card of the match, so one yellow card each now, as the ball is driven long. That is by Maeve Clinch, the full back. It goes to Gaffney. Gaffney, she just hits that with the wrong side of the post there, and that's another wide for Meath. And are they going to rue these wides? That's 5 wides now for Meath. As I said to you, they're playing with that aid of that breeze, and Kildare will be very happy the way this game is developing from their point of view anyway, as the ball comes out to Ciara Egan, but she loses that after tries to catch it, and then it eventually comes out to the wing back. That's Leah Devine. Leah Devine strikes that long, and the ball just has too much on it, and it's going to be hit by the goalkeeper, and it's actually blocked, and it's going to actually go for another wide. So that's Meath's 6th wide of this match. We've played 26 minutes, so 4 minutes now before the break, and it's going to be a crucial 4 minutes here for Meath if they are to be putting themselves into contention here just before the break. But only just one puck of a ball between the sides, as ball well blocked once again, and this time it is with Ellen Burke, who plays that on to Tracy King. King's been very lively in this open half. A nice flick inside. Will this work out for Meath? They have it in their hands. Eventually comes out, and can they get a strike on goal? That's well blocked there that time by Maria Doyle on Aoife Maguire, as they're hunting in packs here, but it's Meath still in possession. Minogue plays it out to her teammate. That's Anya Kyo, goes down the other end of the pitch, and that's well done once again. It's Meath in possession with this ball. Can they get a scoring opportunity? It comes out to the far end of the pitch. That comes to Devine. Devine thought she had in her hand, but well taken off her. That time it was by the point scorer for Kildare. That's Emer Riley. He's got all the scores, all from place balls, but eventually that's well cleared away by Nicole Malcolmson from Clane. And eventually it comes to that goal scorer number 13. She flicks it inside, but it's a good defending by Meath. They stood up tall there when they needed it. It was Byrne who thought she was going to get through that defence, and that was another chance maybe going a begging there by the corner forward, as the ball comes to Amy Gaffney. Amy Gaffney, that one goes long, and it just shows you how strong this breeze is, as the ball has gone the whole way there. Hit too much power on it, as they've hit now 7 wides now in this opening half. So we approach 2 minutes from end of this first half, as the puck out goes long once again. Sterling, who will win it? It looks like Meath will, and the ball comes eventually out to Slattery, and it's flicked across. Gaffney, Maguire, and that's another wide for Meath. So the indication there by Liz Dempsey is that there's going to be 1 additional minute in this opening half. This first half has flew by, and we'll see if Kildare can get a score themselves before the half-time break, as the ball goes long. But it looks like Meath will have possession of that ball, but it's actually gone over the sideline there. I think the final touch came off on Anya Kyo, and Kildare, will they get another chance to build for another score? There's 2 minutes to go in this opening half. It goes to Byrne again, but it's the full back reading play again. Very good play by Clinch so far. She's been very good in that full back line, and she's won herself a free, and it's going to be a chance for me to throw a few players up the pitch, further up the pitch. There's a massive gap from the half forward line to that full forward line, so if they can bypass that area, then you could be in good territory for getting a score. As Liz is going to give another yellow card. This time it's goal scorer Dervla Byrne picking up a yellow card. So that's 2 yellow cards now for Kildare. As Clinch goes long, high and long. We'll see who's the winner of this one. There's a chance here for Gaffney. Gaffney plays it inside, but looks like it's going to be a Kildare player that comes out on top again, even though they're messing around in their own full back line. But eventually looks like they'll get possession, or will Minot get it? It's Kildare who have it. Blocked though, and that effort this time looks good to me, and it is indeed, and that's a point over by Sinead Hackett. So that reduces the margin to a single point. 2-4 to 1-6 on this one. As we wait the puck out here. It's going into injury time here in this opening half. A half a minute left according to the match official. As there's a battle for that one, but it's Kildare who get possession of it. Goes long. But who comes out on top? It's actually the full back. Very good there, showing a lot of strength. I'm sure the full forward didn't agree with that decision, but it comes eventually to Shauna Mulligan. She plays that one down. Good ball, and it's Riley. Riley wins that. Emer Riley wins that one. There's a chance here maybe for one last attempt just before the half-time break, but it looks to be footwork is the issue again. We've seen that in the first game or two as well. The ground very hard, but running repairs being done by the physio. I don't think it's too serious anyway. Just like the water and a bit of magic tape, and should be a way to go again. It's been a very high standard this game, and it's definitely still in the melting pot. Compare that to the junior final, where there was a big margin at half time, where Louth only had 2 points. I think it was 12-2 at half time to Wicklow. A lot closer game in this intermediate final, as Emer Riley just before the midway patch of the pitch. She's going to just drive this long and hope for the best, but that one doesn't get anywhere near any of our players, as the ball is going to be driven. It's one last chance here maybe for me to get a score before the half-time break, but that ball and touch isn't of the desired effect, as the ball went out to Olivia O'Halloran, but it's gone out for a sideline, and I'd say that could be that in this opening half. I'd be thinking a couple of looks at the stopwatch. I'd say she's ready to blow that half-time whistle. I think the way she's I am indeed right. She has blown the half-time whistle here, and it's 2-4 to 1-6 in favour of Kildare. And the story of the game, goals have been crucial for Kildare, and they've got 2 of them. First coming from Sarah Carroll, the Naas player, getting the better of Maeve Clinch, who's been very good for Meath, and a goal from corner forward Dervla Byrne has brought them with them 2 goals. But in fairness to Meath, they haven't given up, and they've come right back at them. And despite the couple of wides they've had, it's Kildare who lead, who will have the aid of that breeze in that second half. But at half time here in Aughrim, here in County Wicklow, in the Garden County, it's a 1 point margin here. It's Kildare 2-4, it's Meath 1-6. Welcome back for this second half of this Leinster Camogie intermediate final, and it's Kildare, as I said before the half-time break, leading this one by the smallest of margins, just 1 point, as we wait for Liz Dempsey from Kilkenny to get back into her position. The umpires in no great rush either. I do see there's one change here at half-time, and that is the introduction of number 26, that is Jane Dolan from Blackhall Gales. We yet to know who she has replaced, but that could be an interesting change here at the start of this second half, as we wait the ball to be thrown in for the start of the second half. Liz waiting for her two umpires to get in position, but she's not going to wait fully for them, because the ball is thrown in, and we're underway here start of the second half, as Kildare will play with the aid of that breeze in this second half. It looks like it has died down for the time being, but I'm sure it'll pick up once again as that ball eventually comes to Leah Devine, and she'll play to her centre back, that's Christina Troy, and she will bat that one down the field and see if they can make progress with this attack. But it's cut out by Emma Barry, and this one eventually will be won by Meath, and we'll just...
26, Jane Dolan replaces number 10, Aoife Maguire.
So just confirmation of that sub. It's Aoife Maguire. I thought she was very good in the opening half, but she has got the curly finger, and she's been taken off at the start of the second half. As it comes to Aoife Minogue. Aoife Minogue has plenty of space in front of her. Who will she pick out? She tries to pick out her teammate. That would be Amy Gaffney, but that ball looks like it is going to go wide, or is it? And eventually it's going to be a free in. So that's a bonus for Meath and any Meath supporters watching the game at home, as the ball will come out for a 20-metre free, and this is a very scoreable position. Referee indicating the ball on the ground, as on her knees is what was the indication there, touching the ground, I suppose, and it's going to be Sinead Hackett from Dunboyne, very well known for their football exploits, Dunboyne, but we'll see if she can knock this one over. She got one earlier in the first half, and she's put this one over as well. So the sides are level now. Bright start to the second half for the Royals, just like they did in the opening half. They got the opening point of the first half, and they've done the exact same in the second half, as the ball has been taken very quickly from the puck out, but it's caught. But it looks like referee not happy with that, and that's going to be a free in. That was Christina Troy who was seemed to be the guilty party there, and this one is a good chance for Riley to test out her radar in the start of the second half. She hit 4 frees in the opening half. Can she add a 5th? We'll soon be able to find that out. She takes her usual stance for lifting it and striking, and the strike is good, and the point is good, and that's her 5th. And that's Kildare's 5th, as they go back into a 1-point lead at the start of this second half. The direction from the Kildare management, let's attack this. Let's see, can they attack it? They do get their hands on it. The ball is batted across. I think that's going to be a Kildare ball. It is indeed. And the line ball, and the ball in hand is Aoife Steins. She wasn't in too many possessions in the first half, as the manager removes a flag for her, and the ball is hitting across the other side of the pitch. But who gets their hands on it? That's Riley. Riley, she's 5 points her name. It comes out to the centre forward. That looks good, and that one looks like it's been deflected out for a 45. It has indeed, and this is going to be another key opportunity here for Riley. Can she add another one? As we said, she has 5 place balls ready. And Emer has been very good so far. Can she add this score? 2-5, which equals 11. 1-7 equals 10. So 1 point margin between the sides. Riley, standing over this one, takes another breath. Therefore lifting and striking and pointing. That's 6 points for Riley now. And if Kildare win this game, she could be already in role for player of the match. As the ball is struck by Maggie Randall. who will win this ball. It looks like it's going to be Kildare ball, but Minogue has other ideas. It's battled, but Kildare win it back. Looked like she was held there, but referee having none of it. As the full-back looks like she has won that possession. She has indeed. That is a clinch. Clinch bounces the ball, but is she going to lose possession of the ball? It looks like she has. But good covering play there once again by Meath. Anya Kyo hits the ball down the field. It comes out eventually to Ellen Burke plays it across to the substitute. That's around the helmet twice there now. That was a bit overzealous there from Nicole Malcolmson. So that's going to be a free for Minogue. Minogue in no real rush before placing the ball on the ground, and this could be a scoring opportunity. So Minogue, she's been quite good for her side. One of the stars of that opening half. How can she do from this free? She strikes this well, but it's going to drop in around the house, and somehow it nearly ended up in the back of the net. Took a deflection off a hurl, and it's going to go out for 45, and it's a chance here now, straight in front of the post here in terms of the distance out and in terms of the difficulty of it. But it'll be 45 metres out against that breeze, which is picked up again. It seems to stop for a while when it comes in towards half time, and then stops and then comes again. This will be an opportunity, and it's going to be Minogue again. She was a good 20 metres out when she struck that last one, so she probably should have the distance. Will she have the accuracy? She puts her stance there now. Poor lifting and striking. And that one has gone to the left and wide, and unfortunate for Minogue. That's a disappointment for all involved with Meath, as they've hit their 9th wide of this match. And Meath get possession once again. We'll see how they can do on this occasion. This is with their corner forward. That's this Aideen Slattery. She's gone past a couple of markers before playing the ball inside. Is there a scoring opportunity on? No, good defending that time. Before it was intercepted by Slattery again, who was possession this time. That looked like it was Minogue. She's going to get a second attempt, is she? She kicks it again. Some bad defending there this time. But it comes out to Gaffney. Gaffney off the post and batted out by goalkeeper Emer Sterling. And that will be a 45 once again. And we'll see who takes this one. Is it going to be Minogue? Or maybe her confidence is down after the last one, and it's going to be actually Hackett. Hackett, who got that earlier free at the start of this second half. A few verbals said there on the line between the two managements. Maybe time to relax a bit. No need for them getting involved. Just leave it to the players on the pitch, I think, folks. So we played 8 minutes of the second half. So we'll see if Hackett can reduce the margin. Quick manoeuvre again from Hackett. Her style works for her as Meath, and it works for Meath because they're back within a point. A good score there from the place ball there from that 45, and they're back within the minimum again. Just 1 point between the sides. That looked to be a push in the back by the wing forward, but the referee didn't deem it to be, as we continue with play. As it goes down towards Hackett, who got that score minutes ago. It goes out to the substitute, who just came on at half time. That one looks good to me, and it is good. It is good, and that's an excellent score from Jane Dolan. That's the reason why she was brought on at half time by Brendan Ski inside. And they're level game now here, as we see there's attention now to one of the Kildare players right in front of me now. I'm not sure which one it is. Unsure. I think it could be a head injury, but she's getting the famous water again, so hopefully she'll be okay. Liz went into the linesman there, but I don't think there was too much in it anyway. Just having a wee chat with her anyway. So eventually play will resume, and it's going to be a puck out. It's going to be driven long by Sterling, and we'll see who can get their hands on this one. And it's going to be a big battle to see who can get down there first. It is Christina Troy, but eventually comes the way out to Sophia Payne, and knocked out eventually, and it's going to be a sideline to Meath. Don't rule out extra time here yet. It's going to be a blood sub coming on the way here now as well. Liz Dempsey indicates a T, which means a temporary sub. So the temporary sub there, it's number 5, Tracy King, who's off the field of play for a few minutes, and she'll be replaced by Grace Coleman. She's been indicated just to go straight into the field of play. So this is where we go back for this sideline. And try to be driven down the pitch by Payne, but Payne will retrieve the ball, and that ball is well cleared by Troy, the centre back, showing a bit of leadership there. Looked to be a push in the back, but the referees have none of it. It comes eventually to the corner forward. That's Olivia O'Halloran. She didn't get much of a chance of a score in the opening half. That ball comes across to the other corner forward. That is 18 Slattery, but it's going to be well cleared in the end by the looks of it, by the full back. That is Maeve Clinch, but no, it's under pressure once again. It's Steins. Steins going to try and retrieve that. That one is well hit, but it's gone to the wrong side of the post again. And that's 10 wides now for Meath. And it looks like that temporary sub is changed again. So number 20, that is Grace Coleman. She's gone off again, and King is back on the pitch. That is Tracy King. And that's well caught this time by Ellen Burke. Who can get their hands on it? It's played inside. That's the substitute from half time, who's plays it out to the full forward. That is, it's well batted in. Is there a goal chance here for Meath? No, but somehow it's not, and it's going to be a free out. That's excellent defending again from Kildare. It looked like the ball had drifted in by Sinead Hackett, but somehow the ball didn't go in near the net, and you'd probably this time you have to say well done to the keeper, because I think she had the final touch there when that was going in around the house. But it's still level game here. It's 2-6 to 1-9 as we approach the final quarter of this game. Played 44 minutes. So if we were going back in the old rules of the water break, we would have been going in for a water break. So nearly 3/4 of this match played. Bit of tension as well at the minute for the Kildare full back, I think. That would be Maria Doyle. She's from the Naas Club. There's 4 of them actually from the Naas Club in the starting team, so there must be a force in Camogie, in Kildare. As this will be driven out long by Nicole Malcolmson. And Riley gets her touch on it. The one concern you would have if you're a Kildare supporter is all 6 points they've got have all come from place balls, and as I speak, a free in there for charging with the ball. And there's a chance here now for a free. And I just mentioned her moments before she got the free. Emer Riley has hit 6 place balls. Can she make it 7? And this, if she could land her 7s, would put them back in front. It's a really exciting game of Camogie here. It's all for to win the intermediate championship here in Aughrim. That's it. She does her usual. She strikes it, but I can tell by the reaction of the crowd, no one liked the look of that one. Even though the umpire took his time to wave it wide, it was well wide, and that's their first wide of this second half. And it's only in fact their second wide of the whole match, so they've been quite efficient in front of goals, as Kildare will try to build on that attack as it comes to their midfielder. That's Emma Keelty. That one comes off the post. The goalkeeper didn't know where it was. And is there a chance here now for Kildare? The hurley was dropped there. And the fullback who had dropped the hurl couldn't do anything there when it came to nearer, but it's cleared eventually from Meath, but it's going to come to Malcolmson. She's going to drive this one. It's come off the post once again. This time Payne comes to her hands, and you would say that's 2 unfortunate occurrences for Kildare that they haven't come away with a score, but eventually it will be cleared, and a chance to maybe gather their breath. Meath defence for a change there as the ball eventually goes out for a sideline. It's all to play for. 14 minutes on the clock left as we see yet another injury. It's a battle here. In the senior Camogie final last night in Leinster, it was Kilkenny who came out on top. So we'll have all 3 finals played by this evening. But we've yet to know who'll put their hands on this intermediate title. It's Meath and Kildare, and both of them have a lot of work to do if they're going to get over the line, as the both sides are well poised here at this stage. As Meath eventually come away with it, but they've been deemed to have overcarried the ball. That's Katrina Troy. So is this an area for Riley to hit this one? She'll have the breeze. She's got her hand with the ball anyway. It's about 65 metres out. If you kind of can get the accuracy, we'll see the distance might be helped with the breeze. As we look at them flags, really helping her. As you can see her jersey with the wind to her back. As she strikes this one. It looks good to me. This one has gone over the bar, I think. It has indeed, yeah. And that's a good score. That's her 7th point. And Kildare go back in front. And that could be a vital score come full-time whistle here. As the puck out is driven long once again over to the left-hand side. The target is Minogue. Minogue used her height. A great catch there by the centre forward. It goes to Troy. Troy picks out the half forward. That is Maguire. That's a great response, and we're level again. Once again, that's a great score by Amy Gaffney, actually. Maguire went off at half-time. They look quite similar, and they were toe player. Actually, they're both were toe players, but it was Gaffney who put that one over the bar. And the sides are level once again. There's no denying these teams are well matched. As the ball eventually comes out to Ellen Burke. Ellen Burke wins her free for around the helmet. High tackle, and This is going to be a chance for Kildare to, Meath to try to build up on this bit of momentum they have after that last score from Amy Gaffney. And we'll see what Meath can do with this one. It's going to be the centre back. That's Christina Troy. She just tries to find a teammate. It was a good ball. It eventually comes out. It comes out to Minogue. Can she flick it by her player? No, she can't. The original attempt came to Gaffney, but Minogue wins it back again. Minogue's been very good for her side. Minogue plays that ball inside. A high tackle there. That looked to be Jane Dolan, who came on at half-time. I would be expecting maybe a card. A yellow one at that, I'd say. So we're coming down to the final part of this match. 9 minutes to go. No one seems to want to win this game. No one's taking the game by the scruff of the neck. Sides are level. Neither managements, I'd say, are thinking about extra time, but it's becoming more and more possible the longer this game goes on. As a player looks to be okay again. I think we'll have a few more minutes of added time than we did in the first half. It's been a stop-start second half. This is going to be taken eventually by Emma Barry, the Salbridge player. She strikes that. And we'll see who the winner of that is. It comes to Payne. And that is well blocked. It was number 29 who had the chance there, Sarah Carroll. She got the goal, remember, at the start of this opening half. But that one is gone out for a 45. And a chance for the reliable Riley. Sarah Carroll seems to be in a bit of distress there. She's speaking to the referee. The physio comes in. I think it could be a hand injury. We've played 22 minutes here. And Riley will eventually get to strike this. If she can get it anywhere near target, you'd think that the breeze will do the rest for her. She lifts it. She strikes it. She points it. That's her 8 point. Kildare go back in front. As we wait the puck out from Randall. It's hit long. And Minogue, it's actually Troy. I thought it was Minogue that time, but Minogue was actually behind her. And Kildare have the ascendancy here. Can they get another score? They have one player inside if they can find her. That's actually Moore. Moore is hit in the head. Don't think there was any malice in that, but the referee's blowing the whistle straight away. Don't think there was any foul either. It's been a tricky 2 minutes there for Sarah Carroll. She's been the wars. Definitely a head injury anyway. So we return back to action. It's actually going to be, I think it's going to be a sideline actually. It's well struck. It was well struck in by number 13, Dervla Byrne. Remember, she got that goal, the second goal for Kildare in that opening half. But that came off Aoife Stein's hurl, and unfortunately, it's gone out for their third wide, their second wide of the second half. That is Kildare, that is. As that ball comes into the Meath hands. And comes out to Ellen Burke from Dunboyne. She's plenty of time. Can she pick out a teammate? They go long where there's no one there. But it's going to be a bit of a chase with King and Riley. Riley wins the battle. On the second attempt, that's well done by number 8, Anya Kyo. Anya Kyo to Minogue. Minogue. She goes by 1. She goes by 2. Still Minogue. She's got plenty of ground in front of her. Minogue strikes. A great save by the keeper. Minogue, it looked like she was going to get a goal there. It comes out to Sinead Hackett. And that eventually goes over the bar, and that's a good score for Kildare. We're level again. So it was all about Minogue's shot. Came out to Hackett. And eventually they responded with a good score there. We're level game here. Looked like it came out to number 15. That is indeed 18 Slattery, who popped that one over the bar. As we return to the action here, it's all to go down to the wire here. It eventually comes out to Anya Kyo. Anya Kyo tries to find Minogue. Minogue. It comes out to the number 26, who came on at half time, Jane Dolan. Oh, just the effort into the teammate didn't go through, but she's got the ball back. That is number 12. No, Amy Gaffney wide. That was a great opportunity for Meath. And that's their third wide of this half. And she had a lot more time than she probably realised, as it looks like Kildare are going to make a substitution. They are indeed. That's going to be number 19. Looking at the team sheet here in front of me, Ali Morgan. And we'll see who she's going to replace. We'll see who's coming off. Number 11, that's Ciara Egan, who is one word to say, not impressed to be taken off.
Number 19, Ali Morgan, replaces number 11, Ciara Egan.
She nearly had the desired effect as the ball went into her, but she lost it in her grasp. As Meath will try to go from defence to attack. That's Kyo. She's been very hard working for her side. The ball eventually comes out to Jane Dolan. Jane Dolan brings it down the pitch. As Kildare will try to do what Meath try to do. Go from defence to attack, but it'll be a line ball for Kildare. We look at the stopwatch. 27 minutes gone here. Are we going to have a winner? Are we going to go to extra time? Minogue plays that one inside. Kildare have possession. Or no, Meath have possession. It's with Dolan. She plays it out to King. King. Does she like that one? She does indeed. Kildare ahead. Meath are ahead. That's Tracy King from Kilmesson. It's 112 to 28. A 1 point margin. As Sterling goes long with the puck out. You'd probably say that despite Kildare having a lot of possession, they haven't scored from play in terms of points. As there's a goal chance here for Meath. Is there going to be a goal? Oh! The chance was from Slattery, and then there was a bit of fresh air, but actually we're going to have a 45. And you'd think that they need to put this over, or that was a chance really of begging. Was the point nearly the better option on that attempt? Somehow the ball didn't go in the net. Fresh air was hit as well. And it's going to be Hackett. Hackett's been very good on the freeze. Now there's a few Meath supporters in front of me hoping they'll go over. Here comes Hackett. That one has gone over the bar after consultation with the other umpire. It looked like he was going to flag wide, but that one's gone over the bar. And it's a 2 point game now, and Meath in the driving seat as they're going to make another sub. And that will be number 21. That's Anya McNerney from Ratoath. And we'll see who she replacing. I think it's Olivia O'Halloran that's gone off. She was actually the girl that had the chance where a bit of fresh air. But we wonder if she was taken off because of that. We'll never know, I suppose. As Meath have this sideline. It's going to be taken by Anya Keogh.
Sub on the Meath team, number 21, Anya McNerney, replaces number 13, Olivia O'Halloran.
So just to confirm that, I was right.
Time, at least 2 minutes.
So we're only going to have 2 minutes. I thought to be a couple of minutes more than that. And I'd say if you're from Meath, you're quite happy with that news. As that ball is gone to Troy. She's going to play it on the ground. Did it come off the referee? The game isn't stopped anyway. It comes out to King. King has plenty of time. Could you find a teammate? Well blocked. It's going to be a sideline for Meath. We look at the clock. We were in that injury time now. We played 20 seconds of this. So there's a minute and 40 left. Can Kildare restore some ascendancy in this game for them? But it's going to be a sideline. It's going to be hit by number 26. That is Jane Dolan. She's done quite well since she came on at half time. As it comes out to Hackett. Hackett, she plays it across the far side of the pitch. Can Kildare earn see a score here? There's a lot of steps taken, but that one's gone wide. Somehow wide from Gaffney. 12 wides now. But can Kildare work a score? That's definitely a foul. And it's going to be a free in. It's Riley Tertiary. Is it going to bring it back to a 1 point game here? Looking at the clock, there's not going to be much time left after. I'd say about 40 seconds or so. I think the best idea, tap it over and work. See if we can get another play in it. We'll see how Riley does with this one. She has 8 so far. Riley strikes this. She goes for goal. It's deflected over the bar. So she did go for goal, but it's back to a 1 point game. Is she going to be that unfortunate to be on the losing team today? As the puck out is going to be driven long, I'd say. That's the only hope that Kildare need to get their hands on this one. It's batted down, but it's Keogh who goes long. It's good news if you're from Meath. It's bad news if you're from Kildare. That one struck expertly from substitution. Anya McNerney. It's 2 points again between the sides. The throw player has put 2 between the sides. As the puck out will go long. And that is the full-time whistle here. And it's a win for Meath. They are the Leinster Intermediate Champions. And they've won this game by a 2 point margin, 114 to 2-9. And when you analyse this game and you look at it, Kildare were so reliant on Riley that maybe Meath just done enough from play. But my player of the match, who done enough to get them over the line, was Minogue. Aoife Minogue, she's been excellent there playing centre forward. Anya Keogh done a lot of hard work, and King as well came into her own in the last 10 minutes. But Kildare will be very disappointed that they've let this one slip, especially with that wind advantage they had. But it's a win for Meath by a 2 point margin, 114 to 2-9. Hope you enjoyed the 2 matches here, and stay tuned for the presentation, as Meath are the Leinster Intermediate Champions, joined Wicklow, who won the junior earlier on, when they were comprehensive winners over Louth in that decider.
On behalf of Leinster Council, can I first say, can we give both teams a huge round of applause for what an epic game we've had. I've no hesitation in saying we probably won't see a better game this year, so to both teams, thank you for serving up such a wonderful game. Congratulations to Meath and welcome back to the senior grade in Leinster for 2023. Commiserations to Kildare, but my God, girls, ye played some game and contributed immensely to this game. So to you girls and to the management team in Meath, well done, and it was just a breathtaking game. And to both of you, I wish you well in the Glen Demplex All-Ireland Championship in a fortnight's time. And just to say many thanks to the County Board in Kildare and the County Board in Meath for your support to Leinster over the last number of weeks. I just want to say a many thanks to Wicklow GA for affording us the use of their county grounds here today. And I think it is one of the most spectacular venues in Leinster. So many thanks to the Wicklow GA and to the members of Wicklow GA who are here today stewarding the venue. I also want to thank Ivor and his executive in Wicklow Camogie for the fantastic job that they've done today, stewarding the venue, doing the gates, looking after refreshments for officials. So Ivor and to everyone in Wicklow Camogie, many thanks. Also all the girls who came from their clubs in Kildare and in Meath today to play in the mini games, and what a fantastic exhibition that you were served up, girls. And you are going to be the future of Meath and Kildare Camogie. So well done to the mini games, girls. I also just want to say thanks to the executive of Leinster Camogie. We've had a very busy past month with our provincial under-18, under-16 and culminating today with our intermediate and junior finals. And I just want to say a huge thanks to every member of the Leinster executive. They have played their part and they have been huge ambassadors for Camogie in the province, so thanks very much. Also, I want to congratulate Liz Dempsey on another outstanding performance, and it's great to have a female in charge of our games, and to Gavin and Max and Philip who are here as our officials today. So thanks again Liz, Gavin, Max and Philip. So before I present the Intermediate Cup to the Meath captains, we have a Player of the Match award, and it was a very difficult decision, I have to say, to pick the Player of the Match. There was a number of people involved in the picking of it, but the final decision came down to Amy Gaffney from Meath. So now it gives me great pleasure to present the Leinster Intermediate Trophy to Jane and Ellen. Ellen, isn't it? Yeah, me, Jane captain. Right, anyone who knows me knows I'm not comfortable doing this at all, so I'll keep it short. Just currently Glundercree on Currenshaw Glocka are some winter Camogie of me. So I'm delighted to accept this cup on the Camogie people of County Meath. Just to start, I'd like to thank Wicklow GA for the use of their facilities here today. The pitch was in fantastic condition and I think both teams, it really added to the affair.
To Liz Dempsey and her team of officials, you let a lot flow, so it was a hotly contested game. Thank you very much. It's opposed to Kildare. You deserve an awful lot of credit for the performance you put in here today. We both demand a lot out of each other when we take to the field, and it did not fall short today. So I think definitely everybody got the value for their ticket coming in. So fair play to you. You're very much like us at the minute with the kind of blooding in young people with the more experienced players, and you're definitely headed in the right direction going into championships, so wishing you all the best with that campaign ahead. To our own county board and all the work that you do behind the scenes and your efforts to get the team what we need when we ask of it, thank you very much. It doesn't go unnoticed. And to our sponsors, Ecom as well, we appreciate your continued support. I'd like to mention Leinster Camogie, thanks so much for relaunching this competition. You've definitely felt its absence in the last 2 years, but it's a fantastic run-up for teams getting these competitive games in the lead up to the All-Ireland, so fair play to you. To all PROs as well, to our own, the coverage, Martin and Pascal as well, for the photography that you come to all our games. The coverage that you're giving to Camogie is so important for the younger girls coming up, and we do appreciate it. Finally, I suppose, to our own team, all of the lads there, to Gordon, to Keith, to Ed, Dave, Aina, and of course to Brendan, we so appreciate the passion that you bring, the dedication to us. You demand the best out of us each time we take the field. To Georgia as well, thank you all very much. And finally, to the girls there, if there's a hard way to do things, we usually find the way. So this is only the start. To the faithful band of supporters that come with us to every game, this is the first step, hopefully, in our year. So, up Meath!